My father was able to bring me and my three siblings all at once to America. I really admired him because a lot of people don't do that. They bring usually one family at a time. And he was able to bring us all here. We were renting a room in South Central. I just remember good memories all the time. He ended up saving enough money and moved us to an apartment in Huntington Park. This is the house we used to live in, the second apartment that my father got for us. Looks kind of different now. For some reason, things were different. But this is where everything started happening, where my parents started to fight. Every time we would hear their voices raised, we would think that they were already getting in a fight again, and that was really traumatizing for us. And that's when my mom began to leave. She would always leave us out of nowhere after they would get in a fight. We would wake up and she was gone. For some reason, the way that I remember things is by places where we lived. That's the old house we used to live on. This was, I guess, the third stage of my life where everything was good for a while. Like always, in the beginning, everything was always good, you know. New home, then eventually everything starts to begin again. The fighting, my mom leaving us out of nowhere. You know, we would always hang out with friends, our family would have gatherings, but it was with the wrong people a lot of the times. And my mom ended up leaving with one of those people, and she came back using drugs. She started using crystal meth. I was around 8 or 9 years old. She was not here as much as I would like. She was also not here mentally when she was here. That was kind of like the end for me. It was my father's opportunity to make his move. I remember like it was yesterday, the first couple of times where he began to touch me and he started making moves on me, and it was just a very difficult moment because I was only 9 years old. I did not know what to do. I was so desperate. I got down on my knees, crying, and I put my arms up in the air and I started to pray. I said, God, please, I can't live like this anymore. What's going to happen with me, to my life? I said, please, something has to change. When I went into foster care, I felt like I finally had wings. I was never going to be afraid to advocate for myself ever again. Foster care saved my life. I was able to get back on track with my grades. I was able to go into therapy for 3 years, which was what helped me the most in my foster care journey. I was in a totally different place in my life. I had to join multiple clubs at school. I was in robotics, I got into cheer, and I was even able to become a legal permanent resident through the foster care system. I ended up graduating with college courses. I passed all of my AP exams, and I was on my way to dorm at Cal State Fullerton, and I was the only student in my school to graduate with more than 2 scholarships. Little did I know this was only the beginning of my journey. When I had my first child, people I knew doubted me. They doubted my potential, and I had former classmates and even teachers tell me that they thought I had dropped out of college. But I proved them wrong. I've been awarded several scholarships, even a full-ride scholarship at Cal State Fullerton, and I'm a full-time paid intern for the city of Norwalk, all while juggling motherhood. People doubted me, but not only did I prove them wrong, but I was able to see my full potential. And the most important thing I have realized throughout my whole journey is that I can change lives with my story.
It only takes one caring adult to change the life of a foster youth. Why not you? To fosterchange.org.